Um, this is the ordinary plus extraordinary channel, and welcome to my channel. In this episode and the coming episode, you will hear how people are doing extraordinary things for their family, for themselves, when they go through really, really difficult time or they go through some dramatic changes. How do they handle it? How do they cope with it? And how do they come to the other side of the tunnel with resilience and power and navigate their path forward where there seems to be no hope, but they find hope, where there seems to be no way, but they find a way. And they do amazing things. They are very small, very unnoticeable, but when you sit down with these people and listen to their stories, they are ordinary people with extraordinary experiences. So I hope it helps you in your own journey. While you feel very ordinary, then you need some extraordinary experience. These stories will inspire you, challenge you, and give you hope and courage to face the world as it hits you with a rock. You will be able to pick that rock and put it in the right place where it belongs. Though the world throws you more rocks, and you will have that ability to catch it and put it in the right place and keep building for your good. So, today, I want to talk about Joseph. Joseph is a historic figure in the Bible. Some of you may believe in the Bible, some of you may not, but it really doesn't matter. But Joseph's story is one of the extraordinary story in the Bible, where his own brothers sell him after they couldn't kill him by throwing in the pit because he had a dream, and that dream caused jealousy among his brothers. And because of that, they wanted to get rid of him. Imagine the pain Joseph went through. Imagine the difficulty his brothers were having because of him being around in the family. And imagine them trying to get rid of his life. They threw him in a deep pit where he could no longer come out. But as they do that and wait for him to die, they see these merchants, the travelers, the tradesmen come from the distance going towards Egypt, and they take him out of the pit. And then they sell him so that they can make money off of him. And they did that. Amazing. These people who bought him sold him to Egyptians. And later on, long story short, as Joseph spends his time in Egypt, then he's able to interpret the dreams of Pharaoh about what is coming in the future. And that interpretation led him to have a good relationship with Pharaoh. And Pharaoh, because of his wisdom and because of his knowledge of the dreams and knowledge of the leadership and administration, and also about how to lead people for the future, Pharaoh raises him to a position which is second to Pharaoh himself. Go read it in Genesis, book of Genesis, and you will find the entire story there. But it's not about Joseph so much so going to become a powerful figure in the kingdom of Egypt. It's not. But it's more about his ability, though being sold by his own brothers, tried being killed by his own brothers, he extraordinarily holds this resilience, this power, this faith in God. Though they intended it to harm him, he had a belief, he had a faith in God that God is going to change his life because of that. Because he always believed God was with him, though his brothers intended for evil, but God was going to take that and turn it into a good. And later on, when Egypt and the surrounding area goes through drought and famine, guess what? His brothers, his entire family comes to Egypt asking for him to sell the grains to them so that they can survive. And Joseph has an extraordinary approach. He forgives his brothers. He invites all his family members to come and live with him in Egypt. the power of forgiveness, the overcoming power that he can come and conquer the fear. If he forgives them, they might do it again or take advantage of him. No! When he has that power of forgiveness, that is a resilience that he sees so much better in the future and not get captive of the fear and the bitterness and all the bad experience. But he let God use those bad experiences into good. And he does good for entire nation of Egypt. Everybody survives there. Not only that, but even his own families come and survive with him. And he gets reconciled, finally. So, when you go through tough trials, when you go through tough challenges, when people betray you, hurt you, even your own loved ones, they turn around and you feel like they're against you, do not give up hope. Believe that God is with you. Anybody can intend bad and against you, but God can turn that around on your favor for good. So be strong and be courageous and have your extraordinary experiences, though you are the ordinary person. But your story, your legacy will be powerful legacy for your children, your friends, and your future generation. So, though you are ordinary, expect something extraordinary God can do through your ordinary life. Give it to God. Do not give up hope. Be strong and courageous. Thank you for watching, and I will bring you another fascinating story next week.